welcome to this new chapter on structuring a web page using HTML. Now, in this chapter, we are going to focus on the bare bones of HTML5 and the differences between HTML4 and HTML5. HTML5 is far more semantic and far more Google friendly than HTML4 was. Google friendly means Google needs to crawl your website, or it needs to use web crawlers to index all the information that you have got inside your page. Google will do that using their bots or using their algorithms, which will go in through your content, and then it will create an index which will then be stored inside Google's databases. So in order to make our website far more friendly towards these bots or towards the algorithm from Google, we need to use HTML5 semantics rather than the old HTML4 version that actually did not give us any more detail than just few simple elements. So I created this page, and we will look at how to create this simple page. This is really simple, but this explains some of the essential elements that we are going to use throughout this course, and we are going to need when we try to create our own web page, because as you can see, this is a well-structured document. Although I did not use any sort of formatting or any sort of styling using CSS, but I did use HTML to create the skeleton of this website. Now remember that HTML is not a language to beautify or style your code, or to put color on your code, or to change the font size of your code. HTML is a language to give meaning to your document, to give a structure to your document, and to create the skeleton or the bare bones on which your entire web page will stand on. So let's take a review of what we are going to learn in this chapter. First, we are going to discuss about what are the title element, what are the title element that we see on the tab section. We are also going to look at the fav icon, the small icon that you can see on this tab, and any other website when you load their pages you will also see that. We will also discuss about metadata that we can't see on the page, or which are not displayed on the page, but they are essential, or they are essentially required to give information or preloaded information to the algorithm of any web crawler, either from Google or from Bing or from Yahoo, just name it. We are also going to look at all these elements that you can see here. These are just basic elements, but we do need them to create a structured and an organized page like this. So in this section, or in this segment, we are going to look at various text elements, which are also known as block elements and inline elements. We are also going to differentiate between the HTML elements that was used to structure a document, mainly the div or division element, or sometimes people or programmers call it the divide element, and there was this inline element called span element. There are basically different types of block elements, like this heading tags, the paragraph tags, and we have also got something which is not widely used, but it's also important, how to display codes using HTML tags and elements on your website. We are also going to look finally at how to work with character entities and the inline tag. And at the end of this chapter, we are going to look at how to call web pages, or how to navigate through directory to retrieve a file, how to navigate through files, or how to navigate up the file or down the file so that we can retrieve other web pages. So let's not waste time and get to work. So the first thing that we are going to look at is how to use or how to create this title element along with the metadata that we can't really see. So in order to create a page, these are the two pages that I created earlier, and these pages are created using HTML5 document semantics. But this index.html, this page, is just a page about HTML4. Index 2 and Index 3 are pages built on top of HTML5's elements, the newer elements that we are going to see in a short while. Index.html is a basic page with HTML4, but it won't give you all the features that we get inside HTML5. So we should not work with HTML4 because, as I said, it will make your web crawlers far more confusing. They will get confused when they start crawling your web page. So in order to start a new page, or in order to create a new page, we will be creating a page like this. But before that, we need to understand how each of these semantic elements will be used to structure our web page. And inside, and then I created this. So I will be showing you how I created this. This is a very simple website, but it is a website that we might need to know. Suppose you want to create a website about book reviews. So I created this simple skeleton